Good morning. This is your friendly neighborhood mama bird and hostess, MK Wizard, though you may call me Mary. I am back again on this lovely morning to talk to you about something we overlook in making webcomics or any kind of art in general. And I wanted to share something that I do that I think can help a lot of people. Anyway, with that said, this is a discussion video again. And here I'm going to talk to you about schedules and how they help and why you should take them up if you are indeed serious about making webcomics and are serious about making it in the comic world. As you can see, this is my schedule. I do 2 pages of the main comic I am working on right now, in this case, Psychoborg, from Monday through Thursday. Or if I have finished doing the comic of the month, or rather, no, not the comic of the month, sorry, the chapter of the month, I just do manuscripts for the next project I'm writing. Thursdays, I also reserve a bit of time for streaming, as you can tell. And Fridays are for fan works. At least that's what they are for now. Saturday and Sunday, I do bonus work, if any, and if necessary. I prefer to leave Saturdays and Sundays free for myself, and because I like to spend time with my family that day. And as you can see, I also have a series of goals for not just this year, but the next 2 years, all the way up into 2028. I do this because having a plan and having goals helps me stay focused and motivated to finish things, because time can get away from you very fast. I mean, look at how close we are to the end of February already. I mean, like, wow, you blink and it's gone. And not just because February is the shortest month of the year, it's because time really does go that fast. Which is why I suggest that you too make a schedule, because things can happen. You can get sick, you can have a spur of the moment event, you can have a split second decision to go out or even go on a vacation. And it's more than just about having filler and finishing the story, it's about actually getting things done. Like, thanks to this schedule, I'm just not even like 4 chapters away from finishing Psychoborg, counting the epilogue. And the epilogue's not even going to be that long. My epilogues tend to be short for my comics, and I don't just have two outstanding manuscripts for the next two big projects I intend to do. I am in the process of making a third one. And that too looks like it's going to be finished, like probably before 2026 is over. And this is all because of my schedule. When you have a schedule, you do, in fact, get things done. But you also have to be committed to your schedule. With that said, the schedule is not written in stone. If the way you set it up is not working for you, you should by all means change it. I mean, even me, I'm in the middle of doing a fan comic right now, but as soon as the fan comic is done, I intend to start remastering my first comic, at least book one of my first comic, my adaptation of Jekyll and Hyde, once I get the chance to. And even then, it's a side project, hence why I choose to do it only on Friday, because Friday is a more relaxed day. It's the day where you better just finish the loose ends. And yeah, I think you're also getting an idea of what projects I have in the works in the future. But more importantly, this is what I do, and it has helped me a lot. Because of this, I finish one chapter a month, and I finished my manuscript even. Well, manuscripts, I should say. And it even looks like that my fan comic is going to be finished ahead of schedule because it's already almost about like one third there. No, not even. I would say it's about halfway there because it's not going to be a long project. It's going to be a short, relaxed, just for fun project. And even as we speak, I'm ahead in my work. So, yeah, if you are serious about making webcomics, you got to treat it like it's serious. You got to treat it like a 9 to 5 job because otherwise, it's not going to go anywhere. You are always going to have hiatuses, you're always going to be falling behind, and your story is going to go on for like years upon years, maybe even decades, and life's too short to do that, even if you love what you do. You want to move on to other projects. You want to do things in real life, and you don't want to be a one trick pony. You want to do other things than just write that one single comic in your life. Although some people out there only plan to write one thing and then be done with it, and that's perfectly cool. But I think most webcomic writers tend to want to do multiple projects in their life, even if they all take place in the same universe, and even if one story is just technically a continuation of the other. It's still more than one project. At least I count it that way. And yeah, this is just an idea of what you can do when making a schedule and also make goals. Your schedule doesn't have to look like mine. It doesn't even have to be like mine, especially if, unlike me, you're not a house spouse or homemaker and you have a day job. But still, make a point of doing something and setting a bit of time a day to work on your comic and your art. And trust me, it will be the best thing you ever did for yourself and your work. And with that said, that's all I got for today. A short and sweet video. I hope it helps you and that if you do intend to make a schedule now, I'm curious, how will your schedule look like? This is MK Wizard wishing you a good day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one. You can support the channel and my comics and work by following the links on my profile page, specifically my link tree, which will lead you to my Ko-fi and links to everything I do, including my webcomics and my art. Hope to have your support because every little bit helps and makes a difference and brings me closer to being even better. So, have yourself a great day. Love you. Bye.